Thank you guys who was in earlier. We got to talk about a lot of things earlier. Y'all got me at a good brain pace earlier too, and I was a lot more calm and professional. If you wasn't in my live earlier, kind of got to warn you now. I'm a little more censored on TikTok, so I've been trying to work on my wordings and the way that I say things because I don't want it to be taken as misinformation from TikTok or any other BS. So I am back. I am unblocked, and by 5 days, all my accounts should be unblocked. Unblocked. I've missed a lot of lives. Sadly, it's okay. It's okay. I know not everybody can make every live, and I know I'm not the best at promoting my lives either. I suck at promoting my lives, so that's my own fault too. But I seen everybody was excited for me earlier. They saw that I was unblocked, and they decided to come in. But thank you. Welcome back. Today we do have a goal. We already did halfway through our goals, so we're only 250 blocked and have a goal. We already did halfway through our goals, so we're only 250 from the goal today. The United States says if you hear loud noises or see low flying helicopters around Houston, as part of training exercises, the Department of Defense said that will last through September 23rd. Okay, so September 23rd is when these drills end, and I guess they're going on now in Houston. I heard there's also drills going on in Arizona, but I haven't heard more about that. So don't hold me to that. But someone did come in my live earlier saying that there was drills in Arizona going on. So if there's drills in your area, let me know. Let me know. About to send cash. Oh, thanks, Ruth. Thanks. Let's continue on. Thank you for all the people that's telling me if it's true or not. So Turkey is the first NATO member to seek to join the China-led SCO. Great. Now this is another. I got the what drill? Okay. This is another issue. Now India and Russia's also in this, but certain countries trying to turn this into kind of a different alliance to counter NATO. So that's just what's going on around right now. I don't know if it's truly going to happen or not, but we're getting close to that point. Just know I am not at my goal. I am 250 for my goal right now. 250 for my goal today. If people can help. All right. So let's read down more on this. Turkey is seeking membership to the China-led Schengen cooperation. Thank you, Ruth, from the donation. Organization as the President Recep Erdogan attempts to forge alliances with friendly countries to the east. Don't forget that these are to counter NATO, which Erdogan's in NATO though. So you're going to join an alliance that's now meant to counter your alliance? That doesn't make no sense. That's not cool. That's not right. We about to have NATO countering NATO. That's about to be interesting. Anyways, not really NATO countering NATO, but one NATO member countering another. So another thing that's going on today is a lot of weather events. There was a hurricane that made landfall in Puerto Rico and cut out the power to the entire country. Well, the entire island, I should say. Hurricane Fiona makes landfall in Puerto Rico after knocking out the power to the whole island. So yeah, that's a big catastrophe for Puerto Rico. I also heard about the earthquake in Taiwan that's going on. Turkey also threatened Greece with war. Turks are out of control. Greece will reply to the harassment. Repay the harassment with blood. Plan to shoot down Greek fighter in the Aegean. Direct threats of war. There will come a day when your bosses won't protect you, Turkey says. So they're not playing with this. No, I don't love war, but you can get out of here if you love war. So I mean, I don't really care if you do or not, but don't say I love war when I clearly don't. That's just what I talk about. It is a war channel. It's a war news channel, True News Network. You don't like news, then this ain't for you. Bye. Continue on. Um, I'm actually just gonna block him because he's one of those guys that will report people for nothing. I'm just gonna get him out of here. Oh dang it, y'all muted him, so I actually can't. Darn it. Oh well, it'll come to the time. I know the rest. Greek fighter, the threats of war. There will come a time where your bosses won't protect you because they're trying to say that I blocked them. Oh, thank you. Everyday smile, thank you. They're talking about the EU and they're talking about France. France and the EU both said that they will protect Greece because that's in their interest, and Greece is in the EU. Turkey does not like this. They're putting this as NATO switching sides or taking sides. But yeah, don't like that. Don't like that. Turks overstepped every limit by directly threatening an armed incident in Aegean. Recep Erdogan's government partner, Nationalist Action Party chairman, has again issued threats against Greece. This time, the member of the coalition government, Recep Erdogan, did not content himself with threats of an invasion, but spoke of the harassment that will be paid in blood. This means that Turkey and Greece could possibly slide into conflict easily because now they're threatening to shoot down a Greek fighter jet. It's not just invading an island, they're literally threatening to shoot something down. It's ridiculous. Actually, this has been going on since this year. Last year, I was warning of the buildup, so no, this has not been going on for you. Oh, you mean Greece and Turkey? You mean Greece and Turkey? Yes, Greece and Turkey have been fighting for years, like arguing for years. They've had their skirmishes, but as far as the war, um, the war that's brewing right now is really starting to heat up between the two. But yes, it has heated up in the past. This ain't the first time that they've been this close to war. Also, if they go to war, this won't be the first time that they've been at war with each other, including Cyprus in that. So, yes, I do know my facts about Cyprus. Yes, I do know that Greece and Turkey has been at war, and I know that that's been going on for years. I sent you Arizona drills. Oh yeah, I got those too. Thank you. Swarm of 40 drones over Fort Earn, and an ominous sign of what's to come. What the fuck do you mean by that? Oh, because you guys are doing drone drills because y'all are expecting Russia or China to. Okay. I'm not going to say too much on that, but I know you guys probably get what I'm talking about. They've been doing drills, simulating war games with Russia and China, seeing if pretty much showing their preparedness and readiness for a conflict with both. But honestly, no, we can't really do that. So I'm not going on that date. I am not going on that date. Anyways, after years of more or less being in denial of rapidly growing and uniquely problematic threats, the one battle of Mosul 6 years ago saw a homemade explosive Latin drones constantly attacking friendly forces. This forced the Pentagon to accept a new democratized weapon of warfare. Democratized. 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 Okay. Yeah, you know what? I agree. I agree, Cookie Monster. I agree. It is that time. It really is that time, man. This is ridiculous, man. These guys is on some bull crap, bro. It's so much stuff going on today. So we're getting ready for drone swarms. But I haven't seen you in the lives in a little bit because I've been banned. What's going on? What's going on? Let's go ahead. Let's continue on. The UK invites Taiwan to sign the Queen's Condolence Book and symbolic China rebuke. So y'all already know China wasn't invited to see the Queen. China was, I think they had invited some people, but just like they did with Russia, I think it was like some groups were allowed to go, but like the main officials wasn't allowed to go. Like, of course, Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping, they didn't really want to go, but they showed their condolences. But they straight up invited Taiwan and had them sign the book that her condolence book. So I'm like, yeah, that's major support. Don't forget that the Sicilian Shield that they're about to do for Taiwan too, which is going to put out a whole book of sanctions and counter-aggressives. It's about to be fucking great. But anyways, this is another thing. That's why I stay away from going live. Yeah, the motherfuckers will pull some shit. Yes, they will, man. I try not to go live. I'm lying. I was trying not to go live as much because a lot of people have been trying to bring my channel down. So I've been trying to like make my times unpredictable on the times I go live. And that's why I haven't been promoting my lives, because when I do promote my lives, then that's when all the critics come in and start being on some BS, and then nobody gets news. Then people get mad at me. So now I have to unprofessionally schedule my lives. But I think I got a way to not go live. After a 6.9 magnitude earthquake hit Taiwan, a 6.9 magnitude earthquake hit the southeastern Taiwan on Sunday, causing buildings to collapse and trigger tsunami warnings. The quake hit the township in Royal southeastern Taiwan and had a depth of 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. Wow. Japan's meteorological agency issued a tsunami warning for Miyako Island in the East China Sea. Thank you for the donation. 195 to the go. Thank you, Princess Laurel. Show Laurel some love, Princess Laurel. I haven't seen, man, I miss Mama Laurel. I ain't seen her so long. There's a gate in Taiwan. That's why everyone's fighting over. Oh, okay. Okay. I got to make sure I don't say that stuff loud. But yeah, there probably is. There probably isn't. Who knows? Who knows? And this is a little map of how the earthquake was in Taiwan. Y'all can obviously see it in the middle. That was where it hit. A 6.9 magnitude earthquake. That's a big one. There's other articles say it got up to 7.2, a 7.2 earthquake, but shoot, 6.9 is still just as bad. And then down there is all the areas, you can see the shockwaves and all that. Just craziness. Sean, our world is going to poop, as we also got a disaster in Alaska. Alaska had a cyclone today. Angry sea, huge storm floods roads, homes in Alaska as governor declares disaster. Wow. Alaska's governor Mike declared a state of disaster on Saturday as a powerful storm threatens a huge swath of the state's vast and sparsely populated western coastline. Towns are facing strong winds, flooding, and bracing for possible power outages caused by a storm forecaster are calling one of the worst in the state's recent history. What the F is going on? That's crazy, man. So we had another issue, and it's not with Alaska this time. Somebody else sent me this one. Someone made me this. Now this is Pakistan. Happy early birthday, man. Happy early birthday, Southwest Prepper. I see a lot of people saying the 24th down there. I'm not going on the bandwagon for the 24th. I have predicted dates in the past, and that was pretty much a mistake on my end. I've had two wrong dates that I've put up from following the United States hype and following the world's hype. I am not going to go on the 24th hype until the 24th. So a lot of people that's asking about the 24th, what is it about? A German man made a, I guess, mistranslation, and they're trying to say it was from February 24th. But a lot of other people are saying, no, it was just a major cover up. But I'm not going to comment on it because a lot of channels are getting taken down. So just watch your information, guys, if you are putting it out there. Because I really don't want no one to be miscredited for this. But yes, I did hear about the 24th. Yeah, it's definitely not worth it, especially when you got an angry fan base. Oh my gosh, you don't want an angry fan base. The people on TikTok don't play. Anyways, U.S. energy producers warn European buyers no bailout is coming. Now, this is the biggest article that you guys are going to see. So take a screenshot of this, especially if you're a reporter or if you have your own channels. This right here is the United States openly admitting that they have no side plan for the EU's downfall, their crisis on energy, the crisis on gas and oil. And as y'all can see right there, right at the bottom, hold on. Maybe it's not this one. I think it's the next one down. Yeah, right here. They said there's no bailout coming, not on the oil side, not on the gas side. So you're telling me, now this is the biggest manipulation scheme that I've ever looked into, that I've ever seen. We started placing sanctions on Russia. We told the EU, we will help you with your pains. We will send you, as much oil and gas as you need to. Just put the sanctions on it. Then towards the middle, I started seeing a sign that they're saying, oh, we're all going to go through this together, and it's going to be a bad winter. Now the United States is saying they don't even have enough gas and oil to be able to help the EU, and they're not going to increase the purchases of gas and oil just to help them. There's no bailout. They got to find their own solution. So what do you think is going to happen over there? No prime minister or president or king or queen is going to be able to help anybody over there. They're screwed. That's why they're warning of mass blackouts. Don't forget about fertilizer. You need some kind of energy to get this stuff grown, get our crops grown, to get water, nice clean water. I mean, of course, you got life straws and other things that you can use, filters and all that, but you need energy, you need gas, and especially for power. So that's another thing. You guys know I hate when you tell me to move. I've blocked people out of here for ignorantly telling me to move. You know what I'm talking. I move in a second. All you got to do is say, hey, I need to read or take a screenshot, and that's enough. But don't just tell me to move, because that's when I start kicking people out of here. All right. Shit, we are having a failing infrastructure and dirty water. Yes, nationwide. Why? Like our we were having drought problems, and this is a thing I can't talk about this on TikTok, so I'm just gonna as far as this. But they were supposed to be seeding stuff in the sky, right? They're supposed to be seeding, so just like that movie, The Ecosystem. Something to think about. The Viet times. Facts. So energy is going to be a major problem this year, guys. So look into that energy. Now, as far as the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, this plant is back up and on power. It's on there. Its power is back on. It's all good. And well, one of its power lines out of I think five. One of its power lines out of five is back on. But it's back connected to the Ukrainian grid and it's back in this safe cool down process because it takes a while for radioactive waste to calm down. I mean, to cool down, especially when they've been damaged on and off and cutting the plant on and off and on and off and on and off. And yeah, bro, that I don't know how they're about to deal with that thing. I don't know how they're about to deal with that. The lowest reserve since 1983. Wow. Biden says he warned Xi of investment chill if China backs Putin. Well, we know China's backing Putin. Oh, if you wasn't in here earlier, because they're going to try to lie in this article, but I'm going to show you a little proof of something real quick. Give me a second. Bear with me for a couple seconds. So this was found on a Russian soldier. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys can read what it says up top and then put the language and two together. But when it comes to, the C word, they don't like a lot of stuff said about them. So I'm just going to let people read. That way they can't say, oh, you're spreading misinformation or you're doing. No, I'm just reading straight from an article or letting people read for themselves. But a country's made mines were found on Russian troops' positions captured by Ukrainians' military. Now, those look more like motors, so I don't know why they're calling them mines. But these were found on Russian soldiers. Now, if you go back to the beginning over here, you could take the screenshot real quick before I move the article. I'll give you guys like 10 seconds to do that real quick. I'm trying to let everybody be able to get the information out if they're, wanting to. All right. And if y'all got that, I'm about to move back on and show y'all what I was talking about and why I put that article up. Right here. All right. So down here, President Biden said that Xi Jinping would be a gigantic mistake to violate sanctions imposed on Russia, but there has been no indication that Beijing has provided weapons to Moscow for its invasion of Ukraine. No indications. No indications. Okay. Okay. Oh man. I love this, man. I love this. I love debunking stuff, man. But anyways, let's continue on. What's up, Goso? What's up, Luis? Louis. He's like, no, it's Louis, not Luis. All right. Oh, that was just my Rumble. I made that Rumble account. TikTok's not even saying you're online. I don't know if this account has it, so I could show that I'm online or not. I know my Javante the Entertainer has it, Javante the Reporter has it, and my the True News Network 2 has it, but not the original True News Network. I have barely been on this one. I made this strictly for lives originally, but then they started banning those, so I was like, you know what? It's too many channels to be posting videos on. Water is a must, at least 1 gallon per person per day for 7 days worth. Yes, stock up on water. While you guys have the chance, water is your best friend. Water's your best friend, man. At this point, you can never go wrong with water. Get more about get water from the store, filter your own, whatever you need to do. Just make sure you get some water, man, and don't stock up on too much because there's a reason I'm saying that. Don't stock up on too much, but stock up on your water. By the way, don't listen to what I say on certain things that I say. Just putting that for the water thing, for the water. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, Turkey threatens Cyprus and East Mediterranean. Security over arms issue. Okay. So let me go back a little bit. So are we going to talk about the fact that another front is actually opening up today? Are we going to talk about the fact that another front is opening up today? And Armenia is scared for their lives right now, as you know, Azerbaijan is not playing around. They're not playing around with them at all. Jay said allegedly on the water for a reason. Okay, so count out. She said, looking good, Jay. Oh, who did? Looking so good, just saying, ooh, squeaky clean. No, I was glad him stop. Thank you. I cut my hair today and made sure I look good, man. News reporter got to be presentable or try to be a little bit, you know. But we got different reporters that do different things. But yes, thank you. I'm trying. Actually, let me turn this light on. I'm walking around here. There we go. That's better. Why allegedly? Because TikTok blocks me when I say certain things and say TikTok blocks me when I say certain things. So now I have to say allegedly, or I have to put it as an opinion and some type of feel like it's misinformation or pushing illegal stuff and all that. I'm like, come on, dude. Nobody's doing that. I'm not doing that. The heck? Go live on YouTube, then you guys will see. One day we're going to randomly find out that Erica and Jay be married with kids. Oh, Lord. I can't say nothing, but man. Woo, okay. Putin building an anti-West global alliance. I know what was going on this year, even though they've been throwing this stuff. I thought you said nuclear war was happening. It is going to happen. It don't just happen like that. They got to. I mean, anyways. This warning's been thrown out there many times. There is a brewing situation in the world right now. There's a brewing storm between the East and the West. The East is building up to counter the West. People's been talking about NATO expansion. People's also talking about the Eastern expansion, how they're trying to put their influences in Africa. They're trying to put their influences in Middle East. They're trying to put their influences in Asia. They're trying to put their influences in the Korean Peninsula. I mean, it's everywhere, even in the Balkans. Oh, did y'all see that China and Belarus signed a deal? But yeah, they met with yes, the BRICS and the SCO now. The SCO they're trying to expand too. But yes, the BRICS and the SCO. Oh crap, this ain't even on. I'm fired. All right, while this loads up. But yes, Belarus and the Chinese also had a a meeting. Now, another reason you guys see me in front of articles like this is not to hide what's saying in the background, but it's because a lot of these articles have a white background and they want to come. Most people want to come in here and be able to read comments. So I notice my black shirt. You guys can see the comments below me. But when I move away and you guys want to read and stuff, just know that nobody can see the comments down there either. So that's why I try to explain the articles to you while y'all can see the opinions about the articles while I'm still showing it. I go back and forth like this all the time. So I just let y'all know. And oh my Lord, ABC Net. Do you think there will be a U.S. involved war this year? Could possibly be. 100%. I've already said that I think war is coming this year. My opinion on it, I think war is coming this year. If it doesn't come, then it's definitely coming at the beginning of next year. But I'm thinking this year, for sure on my end. Thanks, Jay, for that double help. Facts. Dang, why am I sweating? Probably because the air conditioner's not on. All right. Help out today if you would like to. If you can, it's okay. We are 195 from our goal today. 195 from our goal. Help out if you can. If you can, it's okay. Same Southwest Prepper. I think World War III is gonna. Well, personally, right now, I think we're in it. I think we're in it economically and financially. The more that this stuff breaks down, like Russia cutting the gas to Europe, like China starting to put sanctions on us, if it happens like that, and the tit for tats, the more that happens, the more of a chance, guys, that we are going to go into some kind of conflict. I really do believe it's going to get to that point. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick, for the love. Thank you, Nick, for the love. We are 185 from the go, guys. 185. Thank you, guys. That's helping out today. But yes, guys, the more that these economies collapse, the more that people start to uproar against their governments, not asking them to do it, but the more that this stuff happens, the closer we get to a conflict. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Keep bringing the good information, brother. Of course. This is one I also talked about earlier. This is another one that I talked about earlier. Chrissy's showing some mad love. Yes, she is. She is awesome, man. So Bulgaria and Hungary risk of a pro-Russian alliance inside of the EU. So they're saying Bulgaria and Hungary are at risk of a pro-Russian alliance. As y'all can see right here, last week, they said they fixed a Z and black tape to the entrance of the Ministry of Energy's headquarters. And this was in Bulgaria. They had a Z at their energy headquarters. What does the Z stand for? Who's been using Z this whole war? She said, happy endings forever. Facts. Z, the Z stands for, well, not what it stands for, but the Z is what Russian tanks used to get into Ukraine. The Z was a symbol of, them to take out the neo group that's in Ukraine. It's both sides. But he said that's a lot of ocean. Oh my gosh, what are you guys talking about? Oh Lord, what did I just walk into? But the Z symbol of Russia right now. They even have it in Kaliningrad, and now the people that support Russia are starting to put up the Z's as well. As long as they don't mean zombies, then we're good. Any meaning but zombies. But yeah, we already know the little group in Ukraine. Let's continue on. I'm late. Oh no, you're good. You're good, man. All right, let's continue on. Let me see if I can get this on. Okay, Russia may step up attacks on civilian infrastructure in Ukraine, Britain says. But there's no longer any concern about that because Russia has already started doing that now. As reported today, that Russia has started hitting Ukraine's infrastructure, critical infrastructure. So they're really trying to get Ukraine to surrender right now. It is going to get real bad. He's not going to back down. And he just sent the message to the United States. If y'all don't know, if they stop talking and saying that they're going to go to war with the United States and stuff, then you're going to go with them shooting missiles by Alaska like they did with the submarine. Then you got of them shooting missiles by Alaska like they did with the submarine. They was in the Arctic yesterday, and they shot a couple cruise missiles right by Alaska. We have known that Russia, there's been times and times again that Russia has snuck into our snuck on our coast and then disappeared when we went to look for them. There's been many times that they popped up undetected once they found the submarine. Then they wanted to start reporting about it. But it's happened many, many times. The danger of this now, you guys keep saying they can't hit the United States, but the closest part of Russia to Alaska is 55 miles. If you put something on Russia's border like a hypersonic, how fast would that? Very fast. The same with the United States, but we are just starting to deploy hypersonics, just starting to. After how many failed tests? We had probably now 4 successfuls and 3 failures. Started off with the 3 failures. The U.S. Air Force, Russia can reach out and touch us. Facts. But that's not saying that they will win the war. If it was conventionally, the United States will give Russia a run for their money. Same with China. If it's nuclear, nobody wins. And that's the bad part about it is they said if we go to war with Russia, it would be nuclear because we would end up hitting each other's critical infrastructure. We would end up trying to cut out the power to keep us away from Europe, just like we would try to keep Russia away from Europe. But it would be bad. It's a war is a war. There is no rules in war. But the bad part, the United States fucked up by making nukes, but somebody else probably would have made it. If Russia would have started off making nukes, then they would have been a nuclear. Well, they are the nuclear power of the world right now. They are right now. It's the nuclear power of the world right now. Damn. No one man should have all that power. I always say that on here too. It's a reason. Belarus said The United States pushes Europe towards a military standoff with Russia. Do you believe our tech is 10 times better? With Russia, yes. With China, no. Russia, yes. I do believe we have better tech than Russia. But as far as China, no. Everybody in our whole freaking country, as far as our AI lead and every time we get close to China, they fly off. They fly off with their tech. And that's why I'm like, oh, now we're about to have a microchip race with China. That's why I'm like, oh, now we're about to have a microchip race with China. We're about to have, oh boy. And you guys don't, and they keep saying prepare for war 2026 and 2027. China be ready by 2027. What about now? Taiwan is scared for their life right now. And I don't care how many experts or professors come out and say, oh, well, China will have a design to counter an offensive from China. But China has things that will give Taiwan a major run for their money. And all China has to do is keep the United States away, block everybody away, stop them from getting to Taiwan. So probably they're going to start with Japan and start with Australia and start with areas that are bad. Where the United States is. Maybe Guam, maybe the Philippines. We're getting in that time. So, how many people are going to come out and say that we're in a major standoff? We're pushing or the day before yesterday, if the United States provide Ukraine with long-range missiles, then they will be involved in the war. And another weird thing that people are asking me about, which I can't really give much answer to, is what's going on with the UFOs all over Ukraine. They wasn't really having them that bad before, but ever since the war started, now they're popping up out of everywhere. And these UFOs are able to absorb radiation. Who has technology that can absorb radiation? You got ships and pilots that look like freaking stars. It can go from the sky to the space to the sky to the sky to the ocean. No one, exactly. No one can do that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, sorry. This thing keeps trying to load back up now. I'm going way back. The United States military dominance in space faces the most immediate threat from China, the top Space Force general. So not only has our top general of our army said that China has done things that we can't even explain, that dropped our jaw, and they're increasingly catching up to us pretty fast. Now we have a space commander saying that we're in immediate danger of China dominating space. And we have another thing that China's dominating the AI race, the artificial intelligence race. And they found materials on the moon that can pretty much supply unlimited amount of gas and fuel or gas and oil. Yes, I share some things in more detail on YouTube. Some things. The things you on YouTube. Turkey threatens Cyprus and Eastern Mediterranean. So this is really bad, guys. My YouTube is Javante the Reporter. My link is on my main TikTok bio. I have all my bios. This one should have it on there. It's an Instagram looking thing. You hit the Instagram thing, it'll take you to my Instagram or YouTube. And you guys can watch all my videos and stuff on there as well. Show love to the channel. We talked about that earlier too, about Puerto Rico being out of power. I actually started the live with some of the crisis that was going on. But yeah, we got that on here too, about Puerto Rico being in a blackout. Oh, that's Taiwan, Ukraine. Oh, yeah. We talked about it a little earlier. Donate if you can. Yes, donate if you can. We are 195 from our goal today. 195 from our goal today. It's the beginning. Yes, it is. And sadly, it can get much worse. It hasn't, but it can get much worse. Do you have more lives on YouTube? I'll 100% watch. Yes, my YouTube lives are an hour and some minutes. Some are like 59 to 40 minutes. It just depends on my day. Censored. Like unlike TikTok, I have to watch what I say pretty much every chance I get. I gotta watch everything. But YouTube, I can go a little more in detail, and they don't go blocking my lives or what blocking. What's up, Nick? I guess I don't think of life in war. Nope. No, nope. A lot of people do, man. Not a lot of people do. Same name for YouTube. Javante the Reporter's my YouTube. Give me actually, I have a laptop and so you can look some stuff up. All right, here we go. Hopefully it's charged. If it's not, then I'll just charge it. No, it's good. It's good. Let's go. All right, let's see what's going on now. I've been on here for how long now? 50 minutes? Dude, I've been on here for 50 minutes? Holy crap. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. Let's do this. We already talked about Alaska. Seems like does not seem like you've been on that long. I know. It definitely don't. It definitely don't. Time flies when you're having fun. Heck yeah, I'm always having fun with you guys. Always having fun with you guys. All right. I'm going to check on Russia first to see if there's anything new coming out with them, any new movements, any new news on that end. Russia widens strikes on Ukraine. Okay. In like Russia, China's armed forces may be hampered by a limited cross-functional experience, the United States says. Russia has widened its strikes on Ukrainian civilian infrastructure in the past week following setbacks on the battlefield. It is likely to expand target range further, Britain says. Ukrainians who returned to the northeastern area retaken Kiev's lightning advance earlier this month were searching for their dead while the Russian artillery and airstrikes kept pounding targets across Ukraine. 5 civilians were deceased in the Russian attacks and in the eastern Donetsk region. Over the past day, in Nikopol, further west, several dozen residentials and buildings, gas pipelines, and power lines were hit. Region governors said on Sunday. British Defense Ministry said Russian strikes on civilian infrastructure, including a power grid, a dam, have intensified over the past 7 days. As it faces setbacks on the front lines, Russia has likely extended locations it is prepared to strike in an attempt to directly undermine the moral of Ukrainian people and government, it said in intelligence update. Wow. I got 3 months before my birthday come. Bubba, I saw you in there. Yes, do not be scared, be prepared. Actually, I got less than 3 months now. Holy crap. I'm about to be old, dude. I'm about to get gray hairs. Oh, not just play. Just play. My brother works in this type of stuff. Just got the news. Oh, facts. Jay, Sagittarius or Capricorn? Sagittarius. Yep, I'm a Sagittarius. This would be strategic defeat for Russia. General, someone donated $15 for a box of hair dye. Someone donate a fit. Oh, I got that because I said I might be gray hairs. That's a good one. Oh Lord. I'm done with y'all. They putting the grandpa faces. I'm dead. Friend me, fam. I got you, Justin. Oh wait, we're already friends. Justin. What you trying to pull here, man? I'm just playing. I know, guys. I know. I love you guys too, man. I'm back. I had dinner. Oh, heck yeah. Welcome back. Jay, I'm 30. Oh, that's still young, though. 2 Sagittariuses, yes. Oh, yeah. The ultimate love connection, adventures, and yeah, yep. We are all going to get... Top general urges vigilance as Russia weighs Ukraine setbacks. What do you mean about that? I wonder what they mean by that. All right, let's go down. A military base in Poland. The top U.S. general cautioned on Sunday it remained unclear how Russia might react to the latest battlefield setbacks in Ukraine and called for an increased vigilance along the U.S. troops as he visited a base in Poland aiding Ukraine's war effort. The remarks by the U.S. Army General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, were a reminder of the risk of escalation as the United States and NATO allies aid Ukraine from a distance. As Kyiv wages a so far successful counteroffensive against Russian forces. The war is not going too well for Russia right now, so it's incumbent upon all of us to maintain high stakes of readiness alert, Miley said in Warsaw after the base visit. I care that you're a Taurus. I care. If they don't care, I care. Reporters traveling with him were asked not to publish the name of the base or describe its location. Miley's trip included a review of the base air defenses, which include Patriot missile batteries. That would be the last line of defense should Russia decide to attack the base, risking war with NATO. Miley said he was not suggesting U.S. troops in Europe were under any increased threat, but they had to be ready. What the F does that mean? In the conduct of war, you just don't know with a high degree of certainty what will happen next. I don't like that. That's an ominous saying right there. So you went all the way there to warn them to be ready, but you're saying there's no increased threat under them, at least that you know of. But nah, something's not right. Something's not right. Oh, Heather and Chrissy, y'all are so sweet. I see y'all down there. Y'all are awesome, man. Come to Jesus. I'm already there. The route of Russian President Vladimir Putin's forces in northeastern Ukraine's Kharkiv region a week ago has prompted unusually strong public criticism from the Russian military commentators. Putin has brushed off the counteroffensive, but said Friday that Moscow would respond more forcefully if its troops were put under further pressure. What does that mean? Will respond more forcefully. So that means heavier artillery? I think we really are getting into that dangerous time, guys. They're being super secretive. Yeah, I heard what Biden said that he wouldn't tell nobody, you know? It's like, you think I would tell you what we would do if Russia, attacked Ukraine with nukes? That just make me think like you guys probably wouldn't tell us anything, man, to be honest. Really, really confusing, man. Really, really confusing. Hey Jay, you hear Post Malone fell off stage? No, I didn't hear about that. I didn't really hear about that. Thanks for letting me know about that though. I did hear about Cardi B getting arrested though. Even though I don't really stick up with news like that, but yeah, it happened to cross my view. Thank you. Oh yeah, it wants me to thank you guys for meeting our gift goal today. We met it for the second time today. Thank you everybody that's helping with the gift goals too. I don't even be knowing what to make these. I just pick random stuff on here. Post is all good. Just bruising. Facts. Coaches don't tell their game plans. Facts. Repent and pray, everyone. Yes, I agree. Give your life to your higher power, or get your houses in order. Get closer with your families if you don't even believe in your higher power or believe in the higher power. Because I'm not going to force no one to believe, but at least get closer to your families or your loved ones. Let them know how much you love them, because you never know. Tomorrow's never promised. Never. People act like it is, but it really isn't. Like Russia, China's armed forces may be hampered by a limited cross-functional experience. You think World War III will occur this year? It's already here, technically. Technically, it's already here. It's just economically right now. I can't comment on that. I will say that it's a little more deceiving than it appears. I. It's a little more deceiving as it appears. We're definitely in it, but we're acting like we're not. It keeps getting slipped out that we are, though, a part of, or somewhat a part of it. Trying to put this in code words. Zelensky vows no let up as allies seek risk in Russia's Ukraine war. As allies see risk in Ukraine's war. Okay, great. So what does this mean? Now people are getting scared to supply them with stuff because they think Russia's going to do something. Ukrainian President Zelensky vowed there would be no let up in fighting and to regain territory lost to Russia after the top U.S. general warned it was unclear how Moscow will react to his battlefield setbacks in Ukraine. Could you guys also be thinking that they're setting up because they're secretly about to give Ukraine like different types of weapons? Like we're not supposed to be giving them the ATAM or CMS, but y'all think that they could possibly sneak that over there? They don't got to tell Russia their game plans. Russia's not part of their group. So y'all think that could also be another reason they're saying they don't know how Russia's going to react to this mess, and to be on guard and stuff. They're telling the U.S. troops over there to be on guard. Hey, Aztec dude, welcome through, man. I thought you were knocked out. Thought this one was a late live. But yeah, welcome through, man. The Ukrainian military said on Sunday that its forces repelled attacks by Russian troops in the areas of Kharkiv region and the east and the Kherson in the south, where Ukraine launched a counteroffensive this month, as well as in parts of Donetsk and the southeast. It said Ukrainian troops have advanced their eastern bank and the river and Kharkiv region. From yesterday, Ukraine controls the East Bank, it said on Telegram. The governor of the neighboring Luhansk region said that this meant the deoccupation of his region was not far away. Wow. Oh, so they're right there. They're right there. I did hear that Ukrainians are starting to go back to Luhansk. Ah. Putin Biden warnings. On Friday, Russian President Vladimir Putin brushed off Ukraine's swift counteroffensive and said Moscow will respond more forcefully if its troops were under further pressure. So basically, if they boom. Such repeated threats have raised concerns Putin could at some point turn to small nuclear weapons or chemical warfare. Oh, great. U.S. President Joe Biden was asked, would he tell Putin if he was considering using, or what would he tell Putin if he was considering using such weapons? He replied in an interview with CBS 60 Minutes, don't. It would change the face of war unlike anything since World War II. Like I said, that would be World War III. As I said over and over and over again. They don't know what's going to happen in Ukraine, and this is why everything is starting to get up there. Start paying attention to these guys. Some military analysts have said Russia might also stage a nuclear incident at the Zaporizhia, Europe's largest nuclear plant, held by Russia but run by Ukraine staff. Moscow and Kyiv have accused each other for shelling around the plant. This damaged buildings and disrupted power lines needed to keep it cool and safe. Yeah, without all that, it's a risk of a nuclear meltdown, and then that's just bad. They definitely don't want that, man. That's still a problem. They've been trying to keep it cool, but they keep turning it on and off because of all the shelling. So that's not safe. It's not safe at all. That means this plan is unpredictable. Most likely will be dangerous until Russia leaves there. And they both stop hitting the plant. U.S. General Mike Marley, the chairman of Joint Chief of Staffs, called for vigilance on Sunday after visiting a base in Poland aiding Ukraine's war efforts. His remarks were a reminder of the risk of escalation as the United States and its NATO allies aid Ukraine from a distance. The war is not going too well for Russia right now, so it's incumbent on upon all of us to maintain high states of readiness alert. He said after his troops at the base, which the reporters traveling with him were asked not to identify, because you can't just disclose where they're all at right now. Actually, they never do that anyway, especially so close to a war zone. The only thing that I thought of is Russia, because they keep saying that Russia could drop a tactical nuke on Ukraine. But I always said, what if they just dropped a tactical nuke on the power plant and just said the power plant exploded? The biggest thing about a nuclear plant is the fallout, not an explosion. They're two different things. Yep. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They even said even an unlimited leak is a major danger to Ukraine and everything in Europe. Imagine, guys, instead of wearing a mask, you got to, hey, this kind of goes with my theory, but I'm going to talk about that on YouTube. But if you've been with me for a while, I put two clues together. Mr. 19, C19, and radiation. I was like, what if they getting people prepared for World War III? Instead of wearing masks, though, they would have to walk around with radioactive suits, and they would have to stay away from each other because they could be contaminated with radioactive substances. But that's just a theory. That's not facts. That's just a theory that I thought about a while ago because they use the same procedures to prepare for a nuke war as they're using for COVID. So it's just something I just thought of. That doesn't mean it's true. If they blow that plant up, it's over for the EU and Russia. Man, that stuff flying everywhere. The plant will blow up like a nuclear bomb. I heard that. Ukraine said that too. Joe, Russia blow up a nuclear plant. Ukrainian gets blamed. Don't remind Joe. Yep. But yeah, I did hear that. Ukraine said if the nuclear plant blew up, it'd be like a mini atomic bomb getting dropped. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Bollywood fills up Hollywood with vacuum and sanctions hit Russia. Ain't Bollywood the freaking never mind. Just in case there's kids in here, never mind. Wasn't Mia Khalifa in freaking Bollywood wood? I just need that confirmed. Oh shoot. Yeah, I figured. Oh Lord. I'm dead. Okay. With limited democratic support, can Russia fight back in Ukraine? Maybe. Russia, China don't seek to be in the driver's seat. What does that mean? Does that mean hold on. Russia's security chief starts 2-day China visit on Sunday. 2 days China visit? Dang, Putin and Xi just met. So what they meeting for now? Russia security chief starts 2-day China visit on Sunday. Russia Security Council secretary will attend the 17th round of China's Russia strategic security consultations and the 7th meeting of the China-Russia Law Enforcement Security Cooperation, China's foreign ministry said. I wonder if this is y'all way of getting closer with each other and guarantee each other's security. Talk about stuff between the West and what's going on with the world right now. Dude, is that Biden? Why does he look better than No, that's not Biden. Oh, heck no. From a distance, it kind of looked like it. I just signed it from the side of my eye, but nah, bro. Nah. That's King Charles. Met in Uzbekistan to plot new world order. Wow. I wasn't talking about this guy. I was talking about this guy over here. That guy is supposed to be the Charles guy, not this guy. This guy's I don't even know who this guy. I know who this guy is. He was the dude that went over there to meet with the Chinese security firm. We will suffocate to death because no oxygen as well because everything is dead. Oh yeah. That's why a nuclear war would be catastrophic as well. We would definitely starve to death. It would be bad. It would be bad for the world. Hopefully we don't get that far, and hopefully, they got better brains than to do something stupid like that. Oh, I got an idea. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, when we all go to heaven after the nuke war, send me a link to your new channel, Jay. Heck no. Oh man. I don't even know if I would have a channel up there, man. Welcome to Javante's Heavily News. Jay, the reporter, to tell you how perfect it is up here, man. There's no war, there's no nukes. We don't have to breathe oxygen. We're just up here. Welcome to our. Biden says he warned Xi investor of fallout if China backs Russia's war. Flying high news, dead news. Oh no, that does sound bad. Dead news. Was the news dead? Did it die with me? Is my channels coming to heaven with me? What's going on, guys? No. Oh, I don't like this article. Oh, and this is the Washington Times. Oh, it's the Western news. Western really getting on that nuclear bandwagon. U.S. commanders wary of growing nuclear alliance between China and Russia. Nuclear alliance, huh? Nuclear. Why? Why does that word keep hunting? It's like it's not disappearing. It just comes back stronger and stronger. The growing ties between Russia and China are sparking new fears among the United States war planners that the nuclear powers will soon pose a unified nuclear threat. The Air Force general nominated the head of nation's nuclear deterrence arsenal told Congress. Oh, yeah, he did. That's what I was telling y'all yesterday, that they say, so how do you fight strength? Remember that video I posted on my main account? Well, not my main account. I think I posted it on Javante. Oh, no, it might have been the True News Network, too. Yeah, it was the True News Network, too. True News Network, too. I posted it on that one. But he said, how do you fight people that are used to using force or showing their power? Do you show your power back? And it was like, yeah. They literally say, yeah, you got to show your power back. How do you show your power back to people that's literally threatening to use nuclear weapons on our country? Countries, not people. Current commander, Air Force of Global Strike Command, and nominee for the strategic commander, told the Senate confirmation hearing in a response to repeated questioning that a Russia-China nuclear access would require stronger U.S. nuclear deterrence forces and new thinking on how the United States would respond to a nuclear challenge. Wow, now that's freaking interesting. I'm about to do something fun, but I guess it's another way to promote this. That's better. I never thought of this. This must be a new thing on y'all see it in a second. I wonder. All right, this is the way. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, nobody else. All right. Show love to the channel if you guys want to. If you can, it's okay. We are 195 from our goal today. Anything helps at this point. My deadline for to make this is by 9 tomorrow. By 9 tomorrow. Before they start doing checks and stuff here. China has nothing to gain from Russia. Russia needs China for survivability. Russia showing their desperation. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're even starting to use Chinese stuff in Ukraine. And as I showed in here earlier, doesn't mean that China gave it to them, but well, for the people, in here. But yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier in my life. All right. Oh, wow. It worked. Huh. Yeah, I guess it worked. Okay. We must all get to church and pray. Yes. Yes, we may. Yes, we must. MGTO Vladigo. Okay. All right. Anything else I want to talk about while I'm here? Oh, Turkey. Duh. Where's the one about Turkey and Greece? Again. Yes, I didn't even do a recap on this. Turks are out of control. Greece will repay the harassment. With blood, plan to shoot down a Greek fighter in the Aegean. Direct threats of war. There will come a day when your bosses won't protect you. And they're talking about the EU and I guess some NATO members coming from Turkey. I don't know what the heck is going on between Turkey and Greece, man. It's been getting worse and worse and worse. And now Jens Stoltenberg is asking them to please calm this down, use the confliction strategy to stop war. I didn't even know NATO had a de-confliction strategy. Turkey seeks to be the first NATO member to join the China-led SCO. This is what I was talking about earlier. They're also saying that Hungary and Bulgaria might be moving closer to joining a Russian-led alliance. I don't know if y'all heard. This could be a rumor. I only seen it once. I haven't found an article on this, but supposedly there's a group that's going to be trying to counter NATO. That's going to be called TRICK, TRICK. Russia. Wait, no. Turkey, Russia, Iran, China, and Korea, South Korea. That's complete. That's supposed to be the new group or whatever. I could post a video on that, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's really interesting. That's very interesting. What's up, Wild Child? All right. On that note, did I say South Korea? My bad, North Korea. I don't know why I said South. North Korea. Why the heck did I say South Korea? Yeah, you guys right. It's North Korea. Yeah, North Korea. I don't know why I said South Korea. That just wouldn't work out. That would not work out. Let's see. Let me show y'all. Yeah, this is what hit my news feed. I'm like, what the F? And then it's this guy, I guess that talks about this a lot.
Tonight, your body clock is 3 time zones ahead, so you're up early. The world is undergoing a seismic shift.
Jay, much love, brother. Stay safe. You too, Aztec.
For the past 70 years, the world has been dominated by U.S. global hegemony. After World War II, the United States created the Swiss system for banking. The U.S. dollar became the largest foreign reserve currency, and the U.S. has been imposing sanctions on any country who does not fall in line with U.S. strategic interests. But what if I told you there is a new alliance emerging that has the potential to change everything we know about the world order? This new alliance is called TRICS, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down what this new alliance means for you and me. But before I do, I want to tell you about the number one.
Oh, see? Okay, hold on. Let me put this on the TV so it's louder. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that. Now, let me turn it down because it's about to blast. Love you. Good job. Good night. Have a good night, Jedi.
That I now research global news. Everyone, this is Ground News, which is the first news source.
All right, let's try this.
Comparison foreign reserve currency, and the U.S. has been imposing sanctions on any country who does not fall in line with U.S. strategic interests. But what if I told you there is a new alliance emerging that has the potential to change everything we know about the world's order? This new alliance is called TRICS, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down what this new alliance means for you and me. But before I do, I want to tell you about the number one way that I now research global news. Everyone, this is Ground News, which is the first news source comparison platform. Instead of using multiple websites to check important news stories, Ground News compiles all of the world's news into one place. And here's the amazing part. It tells me where the bias is in each article. For example, let's take a look at the war in Ukraine. At the bottom of each article, it shows me if the story is from the left, from the right, or balanced in the middle. And by far, my favorite feature is the blind spot section. For example, let's say that you only read stories from the right side. You no doubt have a bias. So go to the blind spot section and discover articles written from the left perspective so that you now have a more balanced view on every topic.
That's what I do right now.
The important global issues facing our world, simply go to ground.news/Cyrus and sign up today. Everyone, prior to 2022, the world has been enjoying a blissful period of economic trade and peace. And that's been primarily because of three main reasons. The first is that the United States has used cheap immigrant labor to fuel our powerhouse economy. The second is that China has been producing cheap goods, which helped them become a global superpower. And the third and final reason is that Russia has been selling cheap gas to Europe, which has been fueling the European economy. All of these arrangements were a match made in heaven. The EU paid euros for cheap Russian gas, the US paid US dollars for cheap Chinese imports, and Russia and China dutifully recycled their earnings into G7 claims. All sides were entangled commercially as well as financially, and as the old wisdom goes, if we trade, everyone benefits and we won't fight. But like in any marriage, that's only true if there is harmony, but when trust is gone, everything is gone. That's exactly what is happening in the world today. Credit Suisse strategist Zoltan Polzar recently published an investor letter entitled War and Interest Rates, where he states, with the rise of China and Russia, countries around the world have alternative suppliers of development assistance, military security, and public goods. Countries now have exit options from US hegemony. As China became a global superpower, it wanted to build 5G networks around the world and make cutting-edge semiconductors. But the United States has sanctioned Huawei and forced Western allies to boycott China's 5G network. In addition, the United States is actively cutting off China's access to the world's most advanced microchips. The result is that the US and China are now going through a messy divorce. Both sides don't want to talk to each other, and the US-China relationship has dipped to its lowest level in the past 50 years. Russia got very cheap gas to Europe.
So the United States and Russia's ties are worse than it was in the Cold War. And China and the United States have their worst relations in 50 years. That is crazy. Will you make a go of it again live tonight, Javante? Yeah, I can go live again tonight. Like I said, I have nothing to do today. And then tomorrow's a very important day. That's why I'm if you guys can help out, please help out if you can. If you can't, it's okay, I understand. But yes, I probably will be live one more time today. And if not today, then I will be live tomorrow morning.
Germany got very rich selling expensive stuff produced with this cheap gas. However, in response to Russia's invasion into Ukraine, Germany is now canceling this deal. Germany and Russia are also going through a messy divorce, with the new German Chancellor Olaf Scholz.
You said what's left on the go? We are 195 from the go. 195 from the go today. Way past halfway there. Dang, everything's trying to freeze this live, man. Everything's trying to freeze this live. Everything trying to freeze this live right now.
Claiming partnership with Putin's Russia is inconceivable. Things are also quickly changing in the United States as our country deals with the highest.
Thank you, Jovan, for the donation. 180 to the go, guys. 180 to the go. Oh, 185. Sorry, 185.
But U.S. politicians want to decouple from both China and Russia. In addition, there is a massive labor shortage in the United States. As we see in this Business Insider article, the U.S. is missing over 3 million immigrant workers, contributing to a massive labor shortage, all due to policies passed while Trump was president. Economies are shifting around the world, and there is an interesting alliance forming that will force the U.S. allies to rethink their long-term strategies. Industry experts are now focusing on Turkey, Russia, Iran, China, and North Korea together playing tricks on the global world order. The idea of this alliance will immediately send shockwaves through the Western world. After Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Putin's first visit beyond the boundaries of the former Soviet territory was to Iran. Putin's visit to Iran came days after U.S. President Joe Biden visited Israel and Saudi Arabia and pledged that Washington would try to stop Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. The Ukraine war has offered a new opportunity to Iran to strengthen ties with a new.
I just wanted to give y'all a little insight on what's going on right now between Iran, United States, and Russia. and China. This is a whole big thing. I told y'all this is the old order versus the new order, and they're not taking anything from the United States anymore. They're not doing this anymore. They're tired of the way we run stuff. They're tired of our of us trying to show our dominance around the world, and this is the reason they're doing this group right now. But yes, China and Russia are trying to make a new group called Tricks or something like that. But it's going to be a counter to NATO, and this is a an alliance that's going to change the world order. Is that now? I don't know. Is it true? That's what's being said now. That's why I showed y'all the video, and this guy's really good at explaining his proof, showing his sources and stuff. And of course, he has 125,000 on YouTube. Good, good. I got a couple of videos that's in the 100,000s, and 2 million. I got a video that reached 2 million on my YouTube. Worried about Biden pushing our money to digital. Me too. I'm worried about that too. Because then when the power goes out, we ain't gonna have no currencies. Which, if the power goes out now, we still ain't gonna have no currencies. So we're kind of just stuck. Gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting year, guys. Are you going live on YouTube? Um, I can give you guys a YouTube live. Hmm. Biden is on 60 Minutes now. Again? Or do you mean yesterday? I know he was on there yesterday when he was talking about, or the day before yesterday when he was talking about, when he told Vladimir Putin not to use nuclear weapons. It'd be bad. That's the goal. Wants to control our money. Yep. Yep. You got that right, Thumper. Very bad. Yes, very bad. Not sure if it's old. Most likely. Well, not gonna watch them. These pre-planned questions. Yeah, I can't say that on here, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Um, he said the U.S. would defend Taiwan. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Not they say 60 minutes. Say Joe. Okay, but thought I'd go live. Thought I'd go live. I'm glad. I'm so freaking happy to be live again, though. You guys have no idea how much I missed you guys. Yep, it feels good to be live again. Definitely does. I hope you guys got more out of this live. Um, I'm thinking of an 11 o'clock live if I'm up because I know I switched my sleeping schedule, and I'm not probably gonna be able to go to sleep until 3 or 4 in the morning, probably 2 in the morning or one, depending. But yeah, I changed my sleeping schedule, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Thank you, Jay. Of course, anytime, anytime. But anyways, remember the golden rule: love, unity, and peaceful life. On top of that is preparedness and awareness. We're 285 from our goal, so we got a step closer. We're a little bit past the halfway mark. Next one, I'm gonna try to make the rest of that. Hopefully, we can. If not, then I will try tomorrow morning. And trying to think. I want to go live on YouTube tomorrow morning. So if I make my goal tonight, I will go live on YouTube tomorrow morning. If I don't make my goal tonight, then I'm going to have to go live on TikTok tomorrow morning and then go live on YouTube tomorrow afternoon. So that's what I'm going to try to do. But we're going to get a YouTube live tomorrow no matter what. We'll have a no censored live. I do have to go to an interview at 11:30 and that's pretty much it for my day tomorrow. Unless people want to go to karaoke, but I'm more worried about the room than karaoke tomorrow. We can still do a live tomorrow night. What time are you going live tonight? 11 p.m. Eastern time, which is already tonight where I'm at. It's 8:09 right now where I'm at, but 11 p.m. Eastern. We'll work our best to get you it tonight. Thank you, Bobby. Spike Dog Ball interview. What interview? Oh, good luck on the interview. Oh yeah, thank you guys for the job. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'm trying something new. It'll be overnight, so I'll still be able to do my news throughout the day. I'll just be working third shift and then probably get a little bit of rest and start giving y'all news towards the morning afternoonish. But we probably won't have many night news unless it's on my off day. But yeah, at least we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Me and my brother's trying to work on getting a place so I could give y'all actual new studio. I would try to save up on here, but it's hard to save up when I got to pay for a room every week. So I'm trying to find another way to be able to save money so I can get out of here. Good luck with the interview. Thank you. But anyways, guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for your love and support, and thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you for your questions and even the constructive criticism that I get every once in a while. Much love, and it's great to not be bad. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.